what is up? My name is Lauren and welcome back to my channel if you are new here. So today's video is just going to be a Q&A. So I put the question thing up on my Instagram story and got asked a couple of good questions, and yeah, so I'm just gonna answer them, and it'll be kind of more of like a get to know me and like my opinions or whatever. I haven't really looked at all the questions, so yeah. So since I film on my phone, I'm just gonna be using my iPad to read off the questions. So the first question is, how old are you? I am 15 years old, so still really young, but how tall are you? I am like 5'6" and a half, 5'7", like I'm not 100% sure, somewhere in there. So someone asked what grade I am in. So I'm 15, I'm in 9th grade going into 10th. East or West Coast? So I don't know if this person was like asking, do I live on the East or West Coast, or do I prefer one or the other? So I live on the East Coast. I've never been to the West Coast. I really want to travel there. I want to go to like LA and everything, you know. I really want to go to Seattle also, just in Washington. I want to travel all over the US, and the West Coast is like the first place I want to hit that I haven't, like, because I've traveled to like the bigger cities, I guess, on the East Coast, well, where I want to go on the East Coast. So yeah, I really want to go to the West Coast and travel, and I would love to live there at some point and then come back to the East Coast after a while, because I do kind of like it here. Favorite place you've traveled to? So I haven't traveled like a whole lot. I've traveled up and down the East Coast a little bit, but like I've never been like west, and I've never been out of the country. But I would have to say my favorite place I've probably traveled to was New York City. I went in July of 2017, and it was by far just, I've been wanting to go to New York City for so long, and so that was super fun and super cool for me. And I'm actually going back this year, so I'm super excited, and there's going to be a vlog about that. So someone asked, I think you gave your pig away. If so, why? So for those of you who don't know, I do have a miniature potbelly pig. His name is Remy. I have a picture or two up on my Instagram with him if you want to like see what he looks like. But I haven't given him away yet, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to end up doing. And it's not because like I just don't want him anymore, but I'm going to be traveling a lot this summer, and with being at school and stuff, I've seen that he doesn't really do that great without a bunch of attention, and I'm not home that often anyways, and since I'm going to be traveling and so is my family, I just feel he would be much happier in another home where people could pay a lot more attention to him and really be there with him. So I am really sad that I'm going to give him away, because I do love him, and he was actually my Christmas present for this past year, so 2018, but I just feel like it's not fair for him to be here so much alone, and also my dogs don't get along with him the best, and so it just hasn't been the best situation for him. So yeah, he is going to be gone soon, I believe. What career do you want to pursue after high school? So I've kind of been asked this a few times, and I don't really know the answer to that. I just know that I don't really want to have like a normal like 8 to 5 or 9 to 5 job where like I sit at a desk or do like the same stuff every single day. I really want to have a job that allows me to travel, or to just like see new things or do new things. Like if I had to say right now, like what I'm looking into doing would be cosmetology, because I love like hair and makeup, so I want to be in that field somewhere as of right now, because I feel like doing that, you never really do the same exact thing. Like you never do someone's makeup the exact same or their hair the exact same, so I kind of think I'm leaning towards that, but I'm not 100% sure. Someone asked, dream sponsorship. I haven't really thought about this one, but if I was to like have a sponsorship in the future, which would be amazing, I'd want it to probably be clothing, maybe like Hollister, because I really like I love their clothes. This is actually from Hollister, and I love their swimsuits and everything they do, and I love how they're super body inclusive with pretty much everything. And so I think if I was to get sponsored by them, I think if I was to be sponsored by someone, as of right now, I'd really like it to be Hollister. Big city or small town? So I'm super in between these. I love going to city, I love traveling to cities, and I do want to live in a city at some point, but I also do like smaller towns and where it's kind of not as chaotic all the time. So I'm not like 100% sure. I probably in the future want to live like near a big city, but just far enough outside of it where it doesn't feel like a city at that point, so I can just like go into the city or something, but when I come home it's super relaxed and it's not super loud and busy. Who's your favorite relative? First off, I'm gonna apologize to any family who might be watching this. I never really had favorites because I love all my family. But I'd have to say if I had to pick a favorite, it would be my little cousin Jackson. He's 4 years old. He was in a video actually on this channel, which is a babysitting with me. That might have been my last video I uploaded. But I was always like the youngest on my mom's side of the family up until he came along. And so I was 11 when he was born, and I loved the little baby and having a baby in the family like on that side. And so if I had to pick a favorite, probably be him. Because, I don't know, he's just adorable and I love spending time with him. He's honestly like my best friend. Ironically, the next question is, who is your best friend, how long have you known them, and what is your favorite memory of them? So I'm gonna answer this based off of who asked it, and one of my best friends actually asked it. I actually have like multiple best friends, and a couple of them have been on the channel, but since she's the one who asked this, I'll answer with her. So one of my best friends is Brooke. We met in 7th grade. Which means we've been friends we're coming up on 3 years now. My favorite memory, I don't really know. Maybe how we became friends. That's like it's like so simple. She complimented me on my monograms one day at school. Like I had my binders monogrammed in 7th grade, and so that might be my favorite memory. But I don't know, we've had quite a few. So someone asked, what is your zodiac sign? So my birthday is March 11th. So that makes me a Pisces, and yeah, there's not really much more to it. What is your biggest regret? So I don't really have like a biggest regret like on decisions that I have made, because I feel like at the time if I made a decision it's what I wanted, so to say I regret it now I don't really like, and if I feel like I regret it then I probably learned a big lesson from it. So I don't really know what my biggest regret would be. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. And to finish off this video, I was asked, who is your favorite YouTuber? And so I actually have multiple people to answer this question. If I'm going back to like who I've been watching the longest and who I still watch, I love Alicia Marie, Remy Ashton, and Nikki and Gabby. Like those are some that I've been watching since I was a lot younger because they've been on YouTube for so long. And then some of the younger ones, I really like My Fam and Marla Faye. I just think they're both like super fun to watch, and especially Marla Faye, she's super like genuine and really loves what she does, and so I just like really enjoy watching them. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and leave any comments for future video suggestions or just anything in general, and I respond to all the comments. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.
I've been having dreams